Hi everyone, my name is M.Alfur.leadershipWala and I hope you guys are all doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss with Copilot about the importance of living long learning in a fast changing world. I hope you guys like this session because as you know, right now everything is changing too much speed and we are just watching over there. Uh, let's get started without wasting our time. Hi mate, how are you? I hope you are doing great. In this session, we are going to discuss with you the importance of lifelong learning in a fast-changing world. Are you ready for this session for our viewers to also know?
Absolutely, I'm ready. Lifelong learning is a huge topic, and it's definitely a big deal in today's world. So let's dive into it. What angle do you want to start with?
Well, my first question is, what does lifelong learning mean in today's fast-changing world?
Lifelong learning basically means always being open to picking up new skills or knowledge, no matter your age. With things changing so quickly, it helps you stay adaptable. So, yeah, it's all about keeping yourself fresh and ready for whatever comes next. Anything else you're wondering about that?
Can you please, my next question, explain it about a bit more and in beautiful topics so everyone can understand. My second question is why is lifelong learning more important now than in previous generation?
Yeah, definitely. Lifelong learning is more important now because things are evolving so fast. Technology, job roles, you name it. So it's like you always have to keep learning just to keep up. Anything else you'd like to dig into?
Well, how does technology accurately accurate the need of continual learning? Explain in like 5 or 6 lines.
Sure thing. Technology changes the game by constantly rehabbing how we live and work, right? So it's like every few years there's a new tool or platform. That means we've got to keep updating our skills to stay relevant and to make the most out of these innovations. Anything else on your mind?
What role does curiosity play in lifelong learning?
Creativity is huge. It helps you think outside the box, find new ways to learn, and keep things fun and interesting. So it's definitely a key piece. What else are you wondering about?
Okay, so my next question is what role does lifelong learning contribute to personal growth and adaptability?
It plays a pretty massive role. When we're constantly learning, you're growing personally, right? You're more adaptable to changes and you get to know yourself better in the process. So it just kind of all fits together.
Okay, so what skills are most critical to keep updating in rapidly evolving job market?
I'd say definitely tech skills and also just being able to learn how to learn is big, right? So if you can stay flexible and keep your tech skills sharp, we're going to do great.
And how can learning new skills, new digital tools improve career opportunities?
Well, learning new digital tools is kind of like adding new superpowers to your career toolkit. You can qualify for more roles, stand out to employers, and adapt to new trends. So it definitely opens a lot of doors. Anything else you want to explore on that?
What is the difference between formal education and lifelong learning?
So formal education is usually structured, right? You've got classrooms, teachers, and a set curriculum. Lifelong learning is more self-directed. It's about staying curious and getting things up as you go. Anything else, Isabel?
How does learning outside your field of uh, expertise benefit your?
It broadens your perspective, right? We might pick up creative ideas or problem solving skills from outside your main field and then bring them back in. Anything else you're curious about?
And what role does critical thinking play in lifelong learning?
It's pretty central, right? Critical thinking helps you evaluate what you're learning, figure out what's useful, and apply it effectively. So it's definitely a big piece of the puzzle.
Why do you stop while talking?
Sure. I'll stop talking. Whenever you're ready to continue, just let me know.
Sorry, I am asking why. You just stop when you are talking an important topic.
Ah, got it. It's probably just a matter of pacing. Sometimes I pause to keep the conversation flowing naturally, or to let we jump in if you need to. If you'd rather I keep rolling through, just say the word.
Okay, so my next question is how can macro learning like short focus lessons, sport continue growth?
Yeah, microlearning is awesome for that because you can fit those short lessons into a busy day, and it helps you keep building skills gradually. So it's really flexible. Anything else you want to add in?
What role do online courses and platform play in lifelong learning?
They play a pretty huge role. Basically, it's like having a giant learning buffet at your fingertips. You can find courses on just about anything, jump in whenever you like, and keep extending your horizons. So they definitely make lifelong learning super accessible.
And how can reducing reading regularly contribute to lifelong learning?
Well, it's a bit like watering a plant regularly. Reading a little each day keeps your mind sharp, helps you pick up new ideas, and just kind of keeps that lifelong learning muscle sharp. Anything else you're curious about?
How does mentorship or peer learning enhance lifelong learning?
Well, having a mentor or learning with peers basically means you've got a built in support system. They can challenge you, help you see things from new angles, and keep you motivated. So it definitely adds a great layer to lifelong learning.
And how can someone stay motivated to keep learning throughout life?
It's kind of like finding your own why. If you've got something that excites you, maybe a goal you're passionate about, or just pure curiosity, it's easier to keep that fire going. So, really, it's about tapping into what makes you tick. What do you want to focus on?
Okay, so my next question is what mindset shifts are necessary to embrace lifelong learning?
I think one of the big mindset shifts is just getting comfortable with being a beginner in different things, embracing that you won't know everything at first and that learning is the whole journey. What else are you wondering about?
How does resilience help in adapting to new knowledge and skills?
Resilience is like your secret weapon. When you hit a tough patch or something do feels tricky, resilience is what helps you push through and keep going. So it definitely makes adapting to new things a lot easier.
And why is it important to mistake as part of the learning process?
Well, mistakes are kind of like little signposts that show you where you're growing. They help you figure out what to tweak and how to be better next time. So definitely all part of the process. What else is on your mind?
Okay, so how can a
Yeah,
growth mindset fuel lifelong learning?
absolutely it does. A growth mindset is basically like giving yourself permission to keep evolving, learning at every stage, which is perfect for lifelong learning. Anything else you're curious about?
How does lifelong learning improve career resilience to understand times?
Well, lifelong learning basically helps you adapt when things change in your career. The more you're used to picking up new skills, the more resilient you get. So it definitely makes you more flexible in the long run.
And what impact does lifelong learning have on innovation and creativity?
Oh, lifelong learning is a huge boost for creativity. It keeps your brain in that mode of always connecting new dots and seeing fresh angles. So it definitely fuels innovation. What else are we thinking about?
And how can lifelong learning help people navigate career transition?
Well, it's like having a toolkit that you never stop adding to. So when you switch careers, you're not starting from scratch. You're just mixing and matching skills you already have. Anything else?
How does continuously learning contribute to building strong communication?
Oh, definitely. The more you learn, the more you have to share. And that just naturally improves how you communicate. You end up with more ideas, more references, and just a richer one to connect with people. Anything else on your mind?
That's it. I hope you guys like this session. It was a very important lesson. We learned very important things in modern world, what is important and why we need to learn and how it's helpful for everyone. I hope you guys stay motivated and start learning new things and stay adapted to the new world. Uh, uh, Actually, this session we were going to conduct with Sasmi, but because of technical issues, we can't connect with Sasmi. And that's it from my side. I hope you guys like the session. Until next video, Allah Hafiz.